Welcome back to another cooking video. I'm Chef Development. I'm going to teach you how to make a salmon maki roll just a little bit different. So it's going to have, instead of having the salmon inside, it's going to have the salmon coming sort of out of the nori and going over the top. Now, the reason for this subtle difference is if you're making sushi at home and you want to have a large variety for your friends, but you only have two kinds of fish, then it's going to look very boring if you have just 10 salmon rolls and 10 tuna rolls. They look exactly the same. So this is why you want to use different techniques of rolling and different ways of preparing it to make it look like you have a vast variety of different kinds of sushi, so that your friends will be interested and just try different things and be excited about it. So this is one of those techniques that you can use to make it look more interesting. Okay, so let's get cooking. Let's go. Alright, so here I'm taking a block of sushi grade salmon. If you want more information about that, click on the link on the top left corner of the screen. And then I'm just going to cut a 45-degree angle piece off, just like this. And I'm going to place my fingers at the corner and slice in one smooth motion all the way across. Now it's very important not to saw when you're cutting the sashimi. You want to make sure to have it in one long smooth cut, because otherwise it just ruins the entire texture of everything. And you want to have a very sharp knife like this one when you're doing this. Alright, so once you've cut enough, I'm just going to take a cucumber. Now I've washed this and rubbed it with salt to take the bitterness out of the skin. I'm just going to cut it in half and then into quarters. And I'm going to take the quarters and remove the seeds. So I'm just going to do a 45-degree cut here. I'm going to take away the seeds. Great. Do the other one too. Okay. And now I'm just going to julienne this. Just make thin strips with a knife. Alright, so up and down quickly. And then you're going to want to put this on the side for later. Okay, so now you take a rolling mat and you place half a sheet of nori on it. And then you take 80 grams of cooked and seasoned sushi rice and you just lay it into the middle of it. Now if you don't know how to make cooked and seasoned sushi rice, then check out my recipe by clicking on the top left corner of your screen. And note I'm leaving a little bit of a gap on both sides and laying it in the center more or less. Okay, so now I'm just going to take some fresh wasabi and spread it across with my index finger. And then I'm going to add the julienne cucumber I just cut before. Not too much, because if you overfill it, then you won't be able to close it properly. So it's key to know how much you can put inside. And I'm just going to take the salmon sashimi slices I cut earlier and place them half on the nori and half off the nori. And this is so that you get that effect later on of having it coming out of the nori when you roll. Alright, so just place the sashimi slices all the way across. Once that's done, you're going to want to roll. So bring up the back of the rolling mat and curl it over and close it before you hit the salmon. And then just roll forwards and over the salmon. And then keep rolling until the salmon is in the top orientation. I'm just going to take a look. Okay, so now it's on the top and I'm just going to press it into a square firmly. There we go. Now turn it around for cutting. And I'm just going to take a knife and cut it in half. And then I'm just going to clean the knife off with a wet rag. This will keep the knife from dragging down on the rice. And I'm just going to cut the half into quarters. And again, clean the knife. Pretty much after every cut, you want to clean it on a damp rag. And here I'm just going to cut the quarters into eighths. Or every second cut. Okay, so just going to clean it again. And here we go. Last cut. Okay, great. Now I'm just going to firm it up again with a rolling mat just to bring it back into shape if anything went out of place during the cutting. And here I'm just going to take the end pieces and I'm going to gobble these up in a second. And I'm just going to take two pieces and put them opposing each other just like this, and then the next ones again opposing. And this is a great way to present them on a plate. Alright, so there we go. Voila, done. Eat that. Alright, so there we go. This is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you're going to make this, you might as well make these as well. Salmon Dream, the top one, pretty nice. You're just going to need some shrimp for that. And the next one, salmon Halloween balls. Basically, you can go ahead and make that because you don't need any more ingredients. And the last one is salmon battleship roe. You're going to need some salmon roe for that. And then you're good to go with that one too. Now, if you want to see some more of my videos in the future, then subscribe to my channel by clicking on the top left corner of the screen. And check out my website, makesushi.com, by clicking right there. It's got a lot of sushi resources. Thank you for watching. See you guys next week. Goodbye.